Good evening, sir. Myself Muskan Kumari. I am second year student of NIT-Jamshedpur. People often say that you don't care about my feelings, you don't care about my emotions. So my question is that what should be your first priority, your feelings or your loved one feelings? Please, sir.
Let me come to the dimension of the question. Neither your feelings nor the other one's feelings. Nobody's feelings are important. It is important to recognize what is really going on. What is really going on? That recognition, that understanding is important. Feelings are just feelings. They arise from the primitive conditioning of your body. The wife is saying, let's go out now, let's go out now. The husband is saying, no, there is no need to go out. The wife is saying, no, let's go out just for dinner. The husband is saying, no, I'm not even hungry. Let's just order something from somewhere and eat and sleep. And both are displaying their feelings strongly. The wife is saying, let's go out now because next to the restaurant is a garment shop or a jewelry shop. So when they will go to eat out, that would also be an opportunity to shop. The husband is saying, no, let's not go out, I'm feeling like just going for food at home itself. Because he is saying, it's better to just have some food and break the bed. If I'll go out with wife, we'll return at 10, 11 and she'll start snoring and all the fun will be gone. Sex is a better feeling than food. Now, whose feelings to honor? Whose feelings to honor? And if the feelings of either of these are dishonored, then they will feel offended. Let alone that the wife understands where the husband is coming from or the husband understands where the wife is coming from. Chances are neither of them knows where they themselves are coming from. The husband might actually be thinking that he is tired, therefore he doesn't want to eat out. The wife might actually have convinced herself that she needs a bit of an outing because she is bored from the house. Ask yourself, why am I feeling what I am feeling? The question has to be raised. It's a very preliminary kind of question. Should I take care of my feelings? Should I take care of his feelings? Don't you know where your own feelings come from? Have you never bothered to see? If you want to understand how other people think and feel, please first try to see where your own thoughts and feelings come from. Have you tried to see that? Please do that. And once you can see the darkness within yourself, then it will be possible to bring light to others as well. And feelings are deceptive. They will never tell their real source. Nobody will ever say that I am feeling this way because I am wicked. All feelings pretend to be virtuous, at least, if not godly. No, darling, I don't want you to go out for dinner, because if you go out, then you will be tired even more. So don't go out. Just lie down. Just lie down, baby. Because you'll be tired if you walk around too much. I can't afford to see you tired. Let me massage your legs. You know where the whole thing is coming from and what the whole thing is going to. But even hubby darling might actually be thinking that he is being a virtuous hubby. He might actually be thinking that his intention is nothing but massage. How can we be so ignorant of ourselves that we start talking of our feelings as something good, great, pious, or virtuous, sometimes even sacred? Our feelings are our animalistic reactions and reflexes, nothing else. It is another matter that in the light of self-knowledge, emotion can be purified. But that's not how you are since your birth. We are born as an animal, and the feelings that we carry are those of an animal. I'm not talking of killing feelings. I'm talking of purifying feelings by self-knowledge. When you start knowing where your feelings are coming from, then the very center of the feelings gets changed. Then it's all right. Then you get the rights to go by your feelings, to follow your feelings. Otherwise, one of the worst things that you can do to yourself and others is living by the feelings. And sometimes it's not even a clear feeling. You simply say, oh, I just felt that way and said that to you. It was all hazy. If it is all hazy, first of all, go and do your homework. It's like going to someone and saying, I just came to you because I was stinking. If you're stinking, first go and take a shower and then come to me. If you know that you are hazy, why don't you first sit down and reflect a bit so that your own inner haze can be cleared? What's the point in expressing it and also expecting that your haze will be honored? It's like coming to someone, I repeat, I'm stinking. Now honor me. Honor you for your stink. But why? When it's not altogether so different to clear that stink. You could have gone and stood under the shower and things would have been better. But instead of doing your homework, you have come here to throw all the garbage at me. And that, by the way, is often the gold standard of popular love. I now have a ready-made target to dump my feelings on. All kinds of obnoxious things I dare not utter to anybody else. He will consider me insane. This fellow I now have. Ask people, why do you want to marry? They'll say, I'll have somebody to share my emotions with. What emotions do you want to share? It's like your stink. Do you know what your emotions are and where they are coming from? It is against the basic rules of civilization. You want to share your decent stuff with people, right? Or do you want to share your trash with people? If I am good to you, will I share my filth with you? But that's what you are supposed to do as a lover. Share all your filth. Not share, dump on him. Especially between midnight and 4 a.m. You dial a lover and he'll be unreachable. Number is busy. What is he doing? He is acting as the national garbage house. All the nonsense is being dumped on him or her. And this is in the name of emotional bonding. We are sharing our feelings with each other. Share something decent. Share something decent. Share something that uplifts the other person. Instead, you are throwing all the stinking trash. And you say, this is, what keeps the two of us together. I throw my crap at him. And in return, he farts right in my face. And that seals our bond. Flush and fart. FNF. She uses me as the flush. And I use her to fart. We both honor our feelings reciprocally. And that also constitutes the greatest infidelity. If you refuse to take the other's crap, you are not the same person anymore. Within 5 minutes, you get bored of my nonsense. You should have an infinite appetite to tolerate my fart. Think of it. All the nonsense that you throw at your so-called lovers, would anybody else in the world tolerate that? So what kind of victim are you creating? And why? Poor fellow, spare him or her. He does not even want to know all the nonsense that you are throwing at him. All that the fellow wants is some 5 minutes of sex. Instead, you are giving him 5 hours of trash. Bad deal, I tell you. A lot of faces have just automatically nodded in resonance. They know by experience how it happens. Hours and hours of infinite trash in the name of feelings. By the time the crappy story ends, the fellow is too tired to demand sex. He says, fine, I'm all right. All by myself. Gone. Finished. I tell you, I actually know of people who keep their mobile phone on the table and start doing their regular work while the other fellow is on. What is the other fellow doing? Sharing feelings. And that's a daily thing, rather a nightly thing. Every night feelings are shared. And now this fellow has found a way out. Just keep the mobile phone on the table and do whatever you have to. For 3 hours, the feelings will come pouring. Like torrential rain, like cloudburst. Feelings, feelings, feelings. So, and you cannot refuse. Because that's the usual bargain. Flush for fart. Sobs for sex. So the phone is kept here and sometimes the fellow falls asleep, and then he has had it. it it's not gender specific, it could be either way. The phone is kept here, and he's like, and the one at the other end is going on and on, just sharing the feelings, and this fellow is like, please spare me. In a relationship, give your best to the other, not your crap. And we all have a lot of crap. Let's admit that. And let's save the partner from that crap. Before you share, ask yourself, is it even worthy of being shared? Share only what helps the other. One sure measure of a toxic relationship is when you are being used as a dump yard. The fellow has had some experience in the day, and the first thing he wants is, I want to tell you this, I want to. Why, tell me something that is worth listening to. There are so many great and important things in the world today and in history. You talk none of those things. All that you talk of, and then I went to my colleague and, his shirt was so new and, why are you telling all this to me? Why should I be interested? But you do not respect my feelings. Eat your feelings. Eat your feelings. I don't want any of them.
Then they are saying that you are selfish.
Yes, you are selfish. I am selfish. You go away. Eat your feelings and fart somewhere else.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words.